Murph, you're sitting on my in-progress vest. Excuse me. Excuse me. Boop, boop. Oh, hi, Murph. Yeah. Excuse me. No, don't sit on stuff. Murphy, how am I gonna block my sweater pieces, my vest pieces, if you're laying on top of it? I am so excited to share with you the project I'm going to get started on today. These are some very special skeins of wool. The bats that I spun these from were sent to me for a St Distaff's Day exchange this year. I'm a member of the Mein Wolden Patreon, and Yenta has been organizing gift exchanges for Tour de Fleece, and then this year we also did Distaff's Day. So these are the yarns I spun from the wool that I received from Yenta herself. I was totally like a fangirl when I saw the package arrived and I saw it was from her. Like, I surprised myself with that reaction. Little card she sent. I was so excited. So this is Zwartbles, and this was blue Texel, and then this was just a mixture of a batt. So one of the plies on this was from the batt that Yenta sent. That's kind of a bunch of random different stuff, and I plied it with a one ply of wool, one ply of yellow wool that I had because I really wanted to lean in. The batt that Yenta sent me had yellow, but also red and blue and stuff, and I love the idea of the yellow with the little accents of the other colors. I didn't film myself spinning these because that was kind of before I really decided that this was a thing I was going to do. But I will put in a link for Yenta's video, the Mein Wolden video of her making these bats to send me. The pattern I picked out, can't remember the name off the top of my head. I'm not sure, I haven't exactly measured out how much yarn I have here. I don't know that I will have exactly enough of these yarns alone to make the pattern that I have in mind. So I'll probably add in also some of this yarn that I spun last year. This is 80% Shetland and 20% alpaca. My plan is to use this to supplement this. And then if we run out of like the yellow stuff, then we may have to stop and spin some more happy yellow yarn. Well, I suppose it's time for an update on the vest. So I've gotten close to halfway, maybe slightly over halfway on the first panel, alternating between the yellow that I had, the mostly yellow that I had the most of, and then there will end up being 3 total stripes of the dark brown and then 2 of the gray. But I wasn't sure if I would end up having enough for 3 brown stripes. The middle stripe is some handspun that I've had. That's one ply is like a dark brown, but it's pretty close to the Zwartbles. It's pretty close in color, but it has one ply that's dark brown and one ply that's like goes between like kind of a purple and a blue. One ply is variegated stripe, self-striping. Changes color, whatever. So, yes, this is how far we've gotten. Very exciting update. Hi, Murphy. Kitty, you're kind of sitting on my project. What are we going to do about that, huh? So I don't know if it's been obvious to you, but it's been obvious to me that I have been wearing this vest so much over the past couple of months. I've really been loving it and pairing it with cardigans that I've got, but it's the only hand knit wool vest that I own. So I've been wanting, I need more vests in my life so I can rotate this. As much as I love this one, it's nice to rotate. Which brings me back to a project that I've been in hibernation for like a year. Murph, you're sitting on my in progress vest. Excuse me, excuse me, burp, burp. Excuse me. Okay, thank you. This project has been on hold because I'm close to running out of the yellow yarn that I need the most of to finish it. Let's see, where are we at? We've got, okay, so we need to do one more stripe of the yellow, and then do the top ribbing of the yellow, and then I can't remember if we're gonna do ribbing around the armhole or not. Anyways, I'm getting down to where I feel like I probably don't have enough of the yellow to finish it. Let's see, and how are we doing? We need one more. We need one more stripe out of the Zwartbles. I can't ever remember how to pronounce you, huh? But we definitely, I'm feeling okay on that. And we do have blue Texel left over because we finished those. Anyways, I stopped this because I felt like I really should probably try and spin some more. All this yarn originated as bats that I got from Yenta of mine Walden as part of the 2025 St Distaff Day exchange, gift exchange, yes. So we don't have the exact same wool as she had, haha. We're going to try and make some up because I must finish my vest. Yes. So because we need more to finish the last ribbing, and then this pattern also you embroider little flowers around it, and so I really want to have the yellow for the gray and the brown rose. Okay, so super eloquent today. I could blame it on the fact that yesterday was daylight savings, but really I'm probably just about as eloquent as ever right now. But we'll pretend that it's daylight savings time fault. Yeah, I've been putting this off because I've been like, oh no, I won't be able to recreate it close enough. And well, and we got distracted by other projects like Tour de Fleece and then now we are in March a year later. I've got my drum cleaner, drumstick, our drum carder, our friendly neighborhood drum carder is all cleaned and ready, and I've got, let's see, what have we got in here? The yarn I made last year is one ply, it's from the bats that Yenta sent me, and then I made a second ply out of yarn. I made a batt because I was wanting to stretch it, and obviously we didn't stretch it far enough. Anyways, okay, so I've got this left over from the second ply. And okay, plan. I think I'm gonna weigh this to see how much we get and then try and make sure that the batt we do is at least weighs as much as this. And then hopefully maybe that will be enough to finish things up. Okay, yes. Let me go grab my weighing device. Scale, that's the word. Let's go grab that, and then we can get to throwing things on our drum carder. Yay! Turn on. Okay, so we've got, I guess we'll call it 32 grams. 32 grams. And I can never remember for the life of me the size of bats my little drum carder makes. So I guess we'll just make one and see where we're at. Okay, yeah, see, you can see the red from the original batt and that light blue from the original batt, which I do not have. On the original batt also had some like little bits of sari silk, which I also do not have. Okay, what we've got to work with. I've got some wool that I had dyed with food coloring, yellow. I have some other yellow that I dyed with my dyer's chamomile last year. So more yellow. And and then we'll toss in some bits of this red merino. I don't have any blue. Well, I don't have any light blue. Yente's batt had some light blue in it. Some light blue merino, I think. But maybe we'll toss in a little bit of this dark blue mohair, I think. It's probably mohair. So I guess we'll do that. That's what we've got to work with. Okay, ready to get to work, drumstick? No. No. Ba-doo. Okay, let's go. I don't know what any of these wools are because they were all given to me. Gifted, no labels. Well, actually, I think the first yellow that we put on there, I think that might have been Cheviot. Let's see, red, where'd you go? Oh, I left you over here, didn't I? So maybe I should wait to put more of the red in so that, because I'm probably going to have to do more in one pass, but I want kind of some chunks of red left. Do. Okay, let's double check our numbers. Oh, hi, Murph. Yeah. Excuse me. No, don't sit on stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, you sat on my batt. You sat on my batt. I know that's nice and fluffy, but I kind of need that. Come here. Oh, hi. Sit over here. Good job. Oh, yeah. Okay, tummy rub time. Yes, we interrupt this very important spinning program to give the Murph belly rubs. Give the Murph the belly rubs. Okay, is that your tax? You're like, okay, I got off your wool. Now you must give me belly rubs. Okay. Belly rubs for the Murph. Okay, now I can't remember what I just said. Okay, that's 32. 32 grams. And our batt that's kind of falling apart a little bit now is... No! 36. Okay. That's good. We should have somewhat equal-ish amounts. Yay! Came outside so Murph can have some playtime, or sniff yard guarding time. Now I gotta remember what in the world we're doing. We're spinning fairly thin. And we got our bats. That's probably all we need to know, right? Also, Murph is angry at the cat in the neighbor's window. Oh no! Yeah, oops, we're picking up some debris. Boo! Danger of doing this outside. Oh well, oh well. Okay, there we are. Let's get spinning. Except first I gotta do the thing so that we can actually spin. Let's do the thing. How are you doing on size? Okay. Looks mostly good. We've been outside for a while and I'm starting to get chilly, but before we go inside, so digging through my stash with the chamomile dyed yarn reminded me I haven't checked on my dyer's chamomile plants all winter, or stepped foot in the backyard all winter. So you want to come with me and we will see how they've overwintered. See what's up. Murph might get mad though because there's a gate. He's gonna have to stay in the front yard. Let's see. There's the white daffodils. Are those called narcissuses? I don't know. Hello, rhubarb plant. Hello, little cherry tree. I probably need to spray you. Figure out all that. Oh, there's a little bit of the calendula that survived the winter. I say winter. We had like 1 or 2 weeks where it got below freezing at all. More daffodils. And somewhere in front of the daffodils are where my madder plants are. Look like they have not sprung up yet. This is my Joe Pye weed. Okay, let's come back here to the jungle. Oh, I really need to get the lawn mowed. Oh, lots of borage. And look, we've got Weld coming back. And here's our dyer's chamomile plants. I probably should, pull all the stalks from last year, but there they are popping back. See, I'm a very mediocre gardener. Oh, look, there's one with some blooms still. Quickly before Murphy demands more playtime. He's got his bone to chew on now, so hopefully that occupies him long enough for me to finish this. So we're almost done plying. So this is how much we've got left of our ply ball, and we definitely got more left. Hi, Murph. More left on our bobbin, so we might do a plying bracelet depending on how things go. Yeah, are you gonna let me finish plying? Maybe. Whoa! Da, 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 da. Okay, well that's pretty much the end of the plying ball. So I guess I'll try and make a plying bracelet here. I do have to say, spinning and plying this up has been a very relaxing treat, because the last spin I finished was the blue clay, which was fun but also frustrating and definitely more time consuming and technically tricky. So this has felt like, relaxing, easy. Okay, let's see. Can I remember which direction? I don't know. Usually I would... Okay, usually I would tuck this in. Let's... There we go. Maybe. Hopefully. Ta-da! Oh, that wasn't even that much. So it's pretty close. I'm impressed. Yay! Okay, you come off here. Da, 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 da. Come out there. Oh, let's get you untangled. Okay. Oh, yeah, hi. We're just... Oh, no, I'm almost done. No, sit. See? I feel like I usually actually make the plying bracelet on my right hand, but I did it on my left hand for whatever reason, so it's feeling a little strange. No, sit, Murph. Sit. I'm almost done. Don't ask me why I did it on my left hand instead of my right hand. It does feel slightly strange, but that's okay. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, very end bit of you. Don't be all tangly. You applied on yourself too soon. Too soon, my man. Okay, there we go. Da-da! Yay! I'm so excited to get this yarn all washed up so we can finish knitting my vest finally. I'm so excited. Here's our yarn all dried. I was so excited to get to knitting this again that I was really tempted to cake it up like the same night I washed it, but I resisted temptation.
Hello.
Luckily, it does dry pretty fast. the extra yarn finished. So excited to get back to this project. And definitely, I mean, I feel like it's similar. I don't know that the camera can see. But yeah, again, without the light blue, I should have added in like maybe some light gray. I probably have some light gray in my stash. I should have done that because that probably would have given, I think some light gray could have kind of stood in for the light blue as far as giving it that kind of dusty quality. I don't know. Oh well, I'm happy enough. I'm sure you'll be able to notice the difference, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And I feel like I got the size of yarn, thickness of yarn. I feel like they're similar enough, not worried about that. So that means we could get back to knitting if I remember what in the world I was doing and where I left off. I have it in my knit companion, so I think it should be straightforward. I do know that I modified the neck. I didn't put this project in Ravelry and make notes there. So, but I was stealing the neck design from the rainbow sweater, the vintage pattern rainbow sweater, because I decided that I didn't really like the neckline in the pattern. I think it was just like a boat neck and I wanted some neck shaping. So, cross my fingers that I can figure out how to make a neckline that sort of matches. Which, I mean, I guess if I can't figure it out, I can always just rip this back and do something at the same time so that it matches, right? We'll get there. We'll get there. But what I can tell is that, well, luckily it's on the needle, so I don't have to sit there and figure out what in the world size needles did I use. And obviously we can tell where we left off in the stripe sequence. So at least that part shouldn't be too hard. And since I still have a little bit of this left, I probably will go ahead and like alternate the skeins till I use this up. That'll hopefully make it a little bit more of a seamless transition. Plan. Yay! I finished. Where's my other piece? Okay, last night I finished the other, this part, shoulders, yoke, I don't know, the upper part. Yeah, so excited, got it all done, and then I washed it and put it out to dry, and thankfully, since we have Murphy's kennel upstairs, it's a wire kennel, and we've got the fan going, it actually dries really quickly. But I didn't like pin it out or stretch it out, and I'm trying to decide whether I should more aggressively block the lace parts open or if I'm happy with how they are. I'm so excited to get to adding the flowers on, but I figure I should probably wait to do that until I decide whether I'm happy with how it's blocked. I don't know. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe just do a little test with some steam. I mean, is lace going to look better when it's stretched out? Always. Can I be patient to have to, block it again? That is the question. And then how do I block it to a sufficient size without making the ribbing all weird? I don't know. Obviously the lace part is going to look better if it's stretched out, so you can tell that it's lace. But then do I also stretch out the reverse stockinette? You know, is that going to look weird on the other blocks? Is it going to look weird if only the lace blocks are stretched out? Then they're going to be distorted in size to the reverse stockinette with the bobble. But if I stretch out everything, are the reverse stockinette stitches going to look weird? I don't know. I don't know. Murphy, how am I going to block my sweater pieces, my vest pieces, if you're laying on top of it? Yeah, can you come next to things? Here, what if I move all this stuff? Come here, buddy. Look. Yeah, you can come sit on the turtle. Come sit on the turtle. Yeah, just for you, the turtle, just for you. Mwah. Yeah, is that nice and cozy? Okay, can you stay on the turtle while I block my vest? Well, Murph, I was making progress in getting my blocking wires in the front of the vest, and then you saw someone out the window and were mad. I need to go in 5 minutes. I really wanted to at least get the blocking wires in before I go. But it's hard when you're on top of things. It's hard when you're on top of it. Oh, that's a little easier. Thank you. Okay, I think that looks decently stretched out, so I'm going to give it a quick steam before I got to go run some errands. Oops, badoops, badoops. Let's see, iron. Are you steaming yet? Oh, yes. Okay, let's give you a quick steam. Oh yeah, that's a good idea to back up from the steam, Murph. Oh, my iron, you leaky it on the windowsill. I need to go get a towel. And hopefully that is enough steam to set you. Okay. Ah, drippy! Ah! Okay, so this is post-blocking, and I think that really did help to open up the lace parts, and I don't think it looks too weirdly stretched. So I got started on the embroidery. The pattern says to use 2 doubled strands to do the embroidery, and I don't know. I mean, I like how that looks, but also it feels a little bit squished. I'm trying to do 5 petals. The pattern just had 4 petals, but I don't like the look of just the 4 petals. So then I switched to just doing a single strand. I can't quite decide what I like better. I feel like if the squares were a little bit bigger, and so there was a little bit more space, then I feel like the double strand would definitely be the way to go. I don't know, because I feel like that just looks a little bit squished, but then the single strand looks a little bit bare. I don't know. I'm so excited to be getting further along on this. Yay! I can't decide whether I also want to use the brown and gray for flowers on the other stripes. But I'm like, well, flowers aren't brown or gray. So I'm kind of tempted just to get like some cream yarn or something. Oh, can't decide. That's why I did the yellow ones first, because I'm like, definitely yellow flowers, yay. Da, 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 and yeah. Excited to be getting closer to done. I think it's gonna be so cute. We just got back from a vacation for spring break, and we had some cold and rainy weather and some hail and some beautiful sunny lovely weather. So couldn't really ask for more for in March on the Oregon coast, like to get some sunshine. It was really lovely, and we had a great time with family. Yay! And while we were there, I've been working on the embroidery. Let's see. So I've got this is the back. The back has the flowers all done, and the front has the flowers all done. And I added bees, bumblebees, inspired by some internet friends. Yes. So I am so excited about the bees. I mean, the whole thing was making me happy. And Murphy, what you barking at? Come here. Come here. Good job. Come on. Yes. So bees were inspired for Spayenta. She said the vest, the striping was making her think of bumblebees. And I was like, bees? Which made me immediately think of this video by this new YouTuber called Wolf Does the Thing, who I am loving their work. And they did a vest with bees on it. So I'm like, haha! If the vest is giving bumblebee, then the vest must have bumblebees. They're making me so happy. So we've got 3 on the front, and I'm thinking we'll throw a couple on the back too. And I'll show you how I did it, because I didn't film this part because I was on vacation. And my family was around, and I didn't bring my tripod. Yes, so let's do it. Let's make some more bees. First things first, let's see if we can find my paper bee. Paper bee, you survived the trip home. There you are. Okay, so I made a paper bee to help me with the placement. Okay, so and we need the yarn that we were using. Okay, and this is some black alpaca yarn. Hand spun black alpaca, although not spun by me. And paper bee, don't blow away in the wind. Okay, so now the question is where to put the bee. I think we're just gonna do 2 on the back. So here are where our bees are on the front. I feel like I want them on different places on the back. So, I don't know, maybe we'll do one here. Let's do the first one down here. Oops, and better thread my needle. Can't get started without yarn on my needle. Being serenaded by some pigeons, doves, cooey birds, birds that go coo coo. I can't actually see them, so I can't tell if they're more pigeon or more dove. But I guess the next question is, which way do we want our bee facing? This way? I don't know. Maybe this way? That's some space in between the petals. Let's go this way. Okay. And then let's get our yarn secured on the back. Let's see. So I've just been doing these by kind of holding my little paper bee there and then kind of outlining it in like a running stitch with the black and then filling in with the bee body color. So we're just kind of winging it. I wish I knew a little song about a bee that I could sing while I'm doing this, because I like to sing to myself. Oh, what's the one about holding a bumblebee? You squish it. You squished it. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Except I don't want to squish my bee friends. doing, Murph? Are you glad to be home? He thoroughly enjoyed the beach. First time we've taken him. He really wasn't sure about those waves. But he, of course, loved all the smells, all the things you sniff on the beach. Okay, so we got our rough sort of outline for the bee. And yes, I know it doesn't look like much right now. But it worked on the other ones. They didn't turn out too derpy, so here's hoping it keeps working for me. Let's get some more chubby bumblebees pollinating these lazy daisies flowers. What do you think? Is it starting to look like a bee? He still needs his bottom filled out. And the wings. Wingy wings. Needs wings, but first bee bottom. Ta-da! It's a bee! I'm so excited. I love the bees! Let's see. Did I manage not to lose my paper bee? I think it's in my pocket. Okay, paper bee. Now we need to just find a home for the very last bee. And then we get to sew it up and finally wear it. I'm so excited. I'm loving the bees. I've got it mostly done. Got it all seamed up, added the armholes. I didn't weave in my ends yet. I want to steam this first. I would put it, like, usually I wet block things, but I want to wear this today. So I'm going to steam block all the seams and the armholes just to make sure that I'm liking how they fit before I weave in my ends. And then I'm going to wear it today. I'm so excited because I really like this pattern to begin with. And then the bumblebees are just making me very happy. Steamy, come on, steamy, steamy. Let's go, steamy, steamy. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Woo! Ouch. So lovely how that helps it all relax and just if only I could relax that easily. Blast me with some steam, let myself relax. As a kid growing up, we did have a sauna that my dad built because he had spent 2.5 years in Finland. So as a kid, in the winter, we would do sauna. Maybe that's what I need, a sauna to steam me into relaxation. Okay, it's all steamed out. I'm gonna go try it on to see if I like how that feels around the arms better now. I decided to come inside because it's kind of chilly out there and I wanted to try some different shirts with this. I was hoping I would like how it looked with this short sleeve, but I think it's like an awkward length with these shorter short sleeves. So I'm thinking, yeah, it might be a no. Okay, so I think it works better with this dress. It's got a similar kind of style of sleeve so they don't poke awkwardly out. Just so I think, and it's a good length. The length is perfect, so it hits just above the pockets on this. So I think this works. Oh, and you may have noticed, so I changed the neckline. I changed the neckline from the pattern that was originally a boat neck because I'm like, I wasn't fancying a boat neck. So I kind of copied the neckline, the square neck from the rainbow jumper, the vintage pattern, which means I need buttons. But I don't really have any in my stash that I loved, so I just kind of put one that works. It's supposed to have 2 buttons, so I just put one for now. And I'm hoping that maybe I can find some cool bee buttons, or maybe some sunflower buttons. That might work. That might be fun. I just love the bee. The bees. They're so cute. Okay, I got bored trying on different outfits. I am so happy with how this turned out. I'm so excited to finally be able to wear it. In my head, this feels like a collaborative project because, you know, I got the wool that I made from Yenta, and I picked the pattern actually with the flowers checkerboard kind of thing because she had made a crocheted vest that was individual squares with some flowers on them. And I was like, that was cute, but I just don't like crocheting that much to do that. But then I found this pattern. I'm like, it's giving me the same vibes. And yeah, and then, you know, Yenta commented that it was reminding her of bumblebees, the color scheme. And so that made me remember Wolf Does the Thing, Wolf's bumblebee vest project. And so I kind of patterned my bees off of that. So I'm like, thanks internet friends for all the inspiration that came together to make this, and I'm super happy. Before we go, don't forget to do all the YouTube things, the likes, the comments, and subscribe, maybe. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye. So I added in just the middle stripe